Hello everybody, in this video I'm going to show you how to fakie or roll backwards on your bike. So let's get into it! Before you even think about rolling backwards, well, you should think about it, but notice how when I roll backwards, my pedals are also turning backwards. So when you're rolling backwards, you're going to want to be also pedaling backwards to ensure that you're not getting caught up just like that. So you're going to want to pedal backwards while you're rolling backwards, as opposed to just doing this. Your hub is going to say, we're only going forwards, and block that. But if you pedal while you're going backwards, that will just kind of counteract your hub. So you got to pedal while you're going backwards in order for this to work. Or you could always take off your chain and go chainless. But for the sake of this, I decided to pedal going backwards. Also, another thing you want to think about is this is like backing a trailer. So if you turn this way, you're going to go that way. If you turn this way, you're going to go that way. So it's like backing a trailer. Opposites equal opposites. So if I want to go to my left, I'm going to turn to my right. Make sense, kind of? Alright, so the first thing you want to do, you're going to need to know how to endo, preferably to do this. You could also do it like against an embankment. Just go up, jam on the brakes, and just kind of let the bike take you backwards whilst you're still doing your back pedaling. Now your drivetrain can get bound up while you're doing that, and so I recommend, because you got to pedal backwards on this, I recommend staying in quite an easier gear. Not the easiest gear you have, rather I would say stay in like a kind of middle to easier gear. I have a 12 speed, I'm in gear 4, so you know, it's all relative, so it's your preference, but I recommend a little bit of an easier gear to start out with. Now let's start with initiating the fakie. So you can come up to it. You can do a little hop to kind of kick things off. You can come up to it and you can do an endo. All good. Or you can do it the way I like to do it. You can come up, just jam on the brakes, and then just kind of roll backwards that way. So everything works, whatever you're more comfortable with. Now I like to do this with a saddle down and out of the way. I find it easy to do it standing, but some people actually find fakies easier to do when they're sitting down. So it's just kind of faking along like that. That works too. I would recommend a low saddle because you're gonna make a wrong turn. You're gonna need to get off the bike in a hurry unless you crash. So I would recommend a low saddle and relatively easy gear for this. So you start your fakie, you've got the bike rolling backwards, you're back pedaling. I would say the most important thing in this part, once you're going backwards, is to stay relaxed, okay? Because if you're all tense, that's not going to work too well. You need to be relaxed with this. And the body position, now it probably is best to be like quite a central position on the bike, so your butt's directly over your seat rather being forward. Because if you're going forward like this, you're going to get pitched over the handlebars if you stop suddenly. So quite a central position over the bike as far as body weight goes. And then once you can do this, it's just all about practice, practice, practice. Just like the wheeling tutorial, I said 90% of that was practice. Same with this. Once you can go, there's going backwards, right, for just a little bit. And then once you can go backwards, you got the basics down, practice, practice, practice. In the fall of 2019, when I got this bike, I could only roll backwards like a bike length. And over 8 months of practice, I can roll backward, pretty far now. So it's just all about practice makes perfect. And to start out, I would say you just start up like this, jam on your brakes, and then just do it feet off to kind of just gain the feel of, how do I roll backwards like this. Once you get comfortable with that, you can then try it with your feet on the pedals, which is, you know, obviously a little more risky, but you're actually doing the fakie. Some people find it easier to do like corrective little bunny hops. Personally, I think it's easier just to steer where you want to go with your handlebars. Alright, so you've been practicing a lot and you're fairly confident with your fakies. You can roll up, go backwards, but then you don't know what to do now. So you go backwards on a bike, but you don't know how to get turned around. There's a couple ways to do this. You can go, there's just going straight backwards, and then straight forwards again. Whew, almost crashed there. I would also recommend flat pedals for this. You saw how I almost crashed? If I had clip pedals, there's a chance I wouldn't be able to unclip in time. So flat pedals for this. Alright, anyway, so there's going backwards and going straight forwards, which is the easiest way to do it. Or you can kind of turn your way around like that. You kind of turn yourself like 90 degrees and then go the other 90 and you're 180'd out of it. So, there you guys have it. I hope this tutorial was helpful for you, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.